What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Brimezus here. A lot of you guys have been enjoying the how to deal with going broke after success series so far. So, of course, we're going to add more. Don't forget to like, comment, tell what you guys think. And there's a lot to learn when it comes to just growing up in general, entrepreneurship, being a man, being self-employed, being employee, and also being a boss. I've been all of those. I've been all of those at the same time. I'm still kind of all of those right now at the same time, where I do run a business. I do have a quote-unquote regular job, and I got side gigs, and I got other projects I'm working on. And you can miss a lot when depending on like your personality trait. For example, like we all want to become entrepreneurs, but not everybody can become an entrepreneur. Not everybody has to become an entrepreneur, especially when it comes to being successful, making money, providing for your family, whatever. Turn the AC on just a little bit so the noise is not going to be too much. So, and even when it comes to just being a regular employee, there's things that you will have to learn to get better at your job no matter what it is. Whether it's construction, whether it's being a nurse, whether it's being an engineer, even if it's just as simple as being a cashier. There's things you have to learn and get good at to maintain your job, keep your job, and even get promoted at your job. Okay? And you can miss a lot of things, especially if you make like a meteoric jump in success in any way. Excuse me. So, if you find yourself going through some kind of meteoric jump in income, in profession, in career, anything like that, and things are going crazy, it's okay to take a dial back, say things are good as is for at least the next few months, and learn how to clean house. Learn how to clean house is one of the biggest mistakes I've made throughout my life, in and outside my career. Again, learning how to clean house properly is the biggest mistake I've made throughout my life, in and outside my career, whether it came from fighting, whether you're owning a business, relationships, anything. Take time to learn how to clean and fine-tune things, okay? Now, I even recently got a janitorial job, and I clean at my gym and my business, and that janitorial job kind of taught me how much I overlooked and how much I undervalued learning how to clean certain things myself, and how much that could protect myself. I always value cleaning, even though I usually realize that, okay, I could be better off putting my energy towards something else that most people can do, even though most people can clean. But cleaning in itself is of a skill. Anything you do, whether it's talking or communication, is... Sorry, I got a call. Anything you do in life, even comes down as simple as communication, driving, it's a skill. I mentioned before.
The way you do that is by following the 40-70 rule.
Wow. Interruptions. Again, like, some people can, like, you might even underrate driving as a skill. Some people hate driving. I like driving. I can do it all the time. And that could be an easy way to employment. There's a bunch of, there's Lyft, Uber jobs, there's Amazon jobs, there's FedEx jobs, there's so many different types of driving jobs. I mean, I was even a transporter at one point. I might upload something like that on my YouTube if I get the chance. And driving is, even though it might seem like second nature to you, can be a very valuable skill. Because I know how to fight and I know how to kickbox, I was able to monetize that outside of just fighting people in the ring. And even though I was making a lot of money from it over several years, I never quite understood the correlation as well as I should of monetizing my skill, because I was trying to more so monetize that skill of fighting in the ring and measure that in the ring, not outside in business. And by the time I got to that, now that I'm older, in my 30s now, a little too late. But you do want to hold on to that skill. I mean, people make a lot of money, you know, teaching karate. Karate can help with self-esteem and give you goals, and you monetize by selling belts and moving up a system. And I never really agree with those kind of things per se, but it's still a skill that you can still teach and monetize as a business. The way I want to go about my business and elevating people, giving them results is a little bit different, but it's still a skill. And one of the things you can't lose are the skills, your typing skills, your video skills. Don't think that you're just too good. Focus on areas where you can get better. Get better. So even when it comes to selling video games, I've been talking about the Nintendo Switch on my Instagram. I've talked about a little bit on my YouTube. I'm gonna be scalping the Nintendo Switch and whatnot, and why I'm doing it, even though some people just frown on scalping, including myself. That's a skill. Like, I had to learn that skill before it's too late, because scalping was a different beast when I was younger. And then I got into video game selling. I saw demand. I saw how the shift in the culture changed across the board when it came to video games and purchase video games. You know, in a similar sense where, like, you have the iPhone. But the iPhone, there's no reason why you really need a new iPhone every year. I mean, really, you can go at least 2 or 3 years, I think, with the same cell phone. Because this society, this consumer society, where people are going to buy the new phone no matter what, test out hardly any of the new features. Still this, you know, use take pictures, text, video call, social media, whatever, YouTube. Most people are going to do, they're not, like, we got supercomputers in our hands. You can make a lot of money from your phones, running businesses, doing different apps, learning app development, excuse me. But people aren't going to buy the iPhone or rush to buy the new iPhone for whatever reason. Some people are. Some people, influencers who do that kind of game, will do that. But that's not going to be the majority. And for anything that's taught me, from going to midnight releases for video games and consoles, selling consoles and video games on Amazon or in person, or selling Pokemon cards and the whole 9 yards, they showed me and said, look, I don't want to be behind the 8 ball on this. Even though I'm a Nintendo fan, I love to play the games, I'm not really helping society by not getting into the scalping market. I got to get into scalp, but much like I can even want to enjoy the game myself, and two, even help other people enjoy the game more if they want to spend a little bit more money. So that's going to be part 3 with how to deal with success, or how to deal with being broke after success, rather. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. And we'll be dropping, you know, there'll be a whole series. It might be 20 episodes. Hopefully, you watch all these episodes and you do not follow the mistakes that I made. You learned the game. It's your boy, Brimezus. I'll see you guys next time. But much like I can even want to enjoy the game myself, and two, even help other people enjoy the game more if they want to spend a little bit more money. So